Unfortunately, but welcome once again to our new video, where we pay tribute to the celebrities who pass away on a daily basis. We feel sorrow for those who leave us every day, but it is our duty. If you also want to join us in honoring these celebrities, please watch this full video in their respect so that together we can pay our tributes to them. Number 1. Adam Selwood. He was a professional Australian rules football player who dedicated 11 seasons to the West Coast Eagles in the AFL. Originating from Bendigo, Victoria, he joined the Eagles after being picked in the third round of the 2002 draft. His first game for the team came in 2003, and by 2005 he had caught attention with a nomination for the AFL Rising Star. Known for his adaptability, he played across both the midfield and defense lines. His career highlights include helping secure a championship win in 2006 and representing Australia in the 2008 International Rules Series against Ireland. He stepped away from the game in 2013, finishing with 187 matches played. During the 2005 season, Selwood appeared in 21 games and earned a Rising Star nomination in round 16. Later that year, in round 22, he was briefly sidelined after being knocked out in a clash with Adelaide's captain, Mark Ricciuto. The resulting break allowed him time to recover from compartment syndrome. He made his comeback in the preliminary final against Adelaide and went on to play in the tightly contested grand final against Sydney, where the Eagles narrowly lost by just 4 points. After retiring from professional football, Selwood continued his involvement with the West Coast Eagles by taking on a role as a development coach. He later became the club's first head of female football, where he played a key role in establishing and overseeing the launch of their AFL women's team. He was born 1984 and died May 17th. He was 41 years. Number 2. Yury Grigorovich. He was a prominent Soviet and Russian figure in the world of ballet, renowned as a dancer, choreographer, ballet master, and educator, who played a leading role in shaping Russian ballet over the span of 3 decades. After completing his ballet education in the mid-1940s, he joined one of the Soviet Union's most prestigious dance companies, where he remained a key performer for many years. By the late 1950s and early 1960s, he began making a name for himself as a choreographer, earning praise for his imaginative approach to classic Soviet ballets. Some of his most celebrated contributions to the Bolshoi stage included fresh takes on the Nutcracker, 1966, Spartacus, 1967, and Ivan the Terrible, 1975. In 1984, he stirred controversy by reshaping Swan Lake with an unexpectedly uplifting ending, breaking from its traditionally tragic close. By 1995, criticism had mounted over his leadership, with many blaming him for the theater's creative decline. Following a period of internal conflict, he was ultimately removed from his position. He was born 1927 and died on May 19th. He was 98 years. Number 3. Jadwiga Rappé. Originating from Poland, she gained recognition as a contralto with a deep, rich voice suited for both operatic and concert settings. Her academic background included the study of Slavic languages at the University of Warsaw, followed by formal vocal training at the Wrocław Academy of Music. Her talent was internationally acknowledged in 1980 when she secured first place at the Bach competition in Leipzig. Throughout her career, she devoted herself primarily to oratorios, art songs, and expansive concert repertoire. Her professional operatic journey began in 1983 with a debut performance at the Grand Theatre in Warsaw, where she went on to become a frequent and familiar presence. Over the years, she also graced international stages, performing major roles at renowned venues such as the Deutsche Oper in Berlin and London's Royal Opera House. In the late 1980s, she took on the role of Erda in Wagner's Ring Cycle at a major Berlin opera house, a performance that marked a high point in her international career. Subsequent engagements led her to other prominent European stages, including those in London and Brussels. She was born 1952 and died on May 16th. She was 73 years. Number 4. Joe Don Baker. He was an American film actor best recognized for his portrayals of rugged, no-nonsense characters, sometimes on the right side of the law, sometimes not. His early work in action-heavy westerns like Guns of the Magnificent Seven, 1969, and Wild Rovers helped him gain momentum in Hollywood. His major breakthrough came in 1973 when he took on the role of Tennessee Lawman Buford Pusser in Walking Tall, a performance that cemented his image as a tough screen presence. During the 1970s and 1980s, Baker built a diverse career, taking on both lead and character roles across genres. He played everything from a mob enforcer in Charley Varrick, 1973, to a tough, no-frills detective in Mitchel, 1975. His range extended to portraying a baseball icon in The Natural, a police chief in the comedy Fletch, 1985, and a shadowy private investigator in Martin Scorsese's Cape Fear. He also appeared in the James Bond franchise multiple times, taking on both sides of the conflict, first as arms dealer Brad Whitaker in The Living Daylights, 1987, and later returning as CIA operative Jack Wade alongside Pierce Brosnan in GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, 1997. In 1975, he played the lead role in Framed, a crime drama directed by Phil Carlson, which marked the director's final film in Hollywood. He was born 1936 and died on May 7. He was 89 years, due to lung cancer. Number 5. Manuel Torreiglesias. He was a well-known Spanish presenter across both radio and television. In 1976, he took on the dual role of director and host for School of Health, a program focused on health education and lifestyle improvement. The show quickly became a viewer favorite, topping audience approval charts, and remained on air until 1977. In late 1976, he began hosting an environmental program on Spanish national radio called Time to Live. The show focused on ecological awareness and aired regularly until its conclusion in 1982. During the 1980s, he led 2 socially focused television programs on TVE that tackled public concerns through debate, investigation, and critique. Both Voiceless Voices, 1981, and You, for example, 1982, resonated strongly with viewers and earned notable audience approval. In the early 1990s, he hosted a health-focused show titled Good Health on Galician television, where he continued his efforts to inform the public on wellness and medical topics. He was born 1941 and died on May 19. He was 84 years. Number 6. Aurora Clavel, a veteran of both Mexican cinema and television. She gained recognition through standout roles in mid-20th century films and telenovelas. Her work included performances in titles like Tarahumara, 1965, and Once Upon a Scoundrel, 1973, as well as in serialized dramas, where she portrayed characters such as Mama Lupe in Mariana of the Night. By the end of her life, she was considered one of the last remaining figures from the classic era of Mexican and Hollywood filmmaking. Her acting credits included roles in well-known productions such as The Wild Bunch, 1969, The Mosquito Coast, 1986, and Poor Rich Girl, 1995, which helped showcase her versatility across different decades of film and television. She was born 1936, died on May 19th. She was 88 years. Number 7. Nino Benvenuti, an accomplished Italian boxer and actor. He rose to fame by securing world championships in 2 different weight classes. His reign as undisputed super welterweight champion lasted from mid-1965 to mid-1966, and he later captured the middleweight world title twice, first in 1967 and again from 1968 to 1970. As an amateur competing in the welterweight category, he earned national titles in 1956, European titles in 1957 and 1959, and topped his amateur career with a gold medal at the 1960 Olympics, along with the Val Barker Trophy for outstanding technique. He was born 1938, died on May 20th. He was 87 years.